All right, let's dive into something that is completely changing how we think about productivity. It's called digital intelligence, and it's a whole new way to get more done, but without that burnout feeling so many of us know all too well. Let's get right into it. Sound familiar? You look at your calendar and it's just a wall of meetings. Your inbox is a disaster. But then, at the end of the day, you kind of feel like you didn't really make a dent in your most important work. It's this weird paradox of modern life, and trust me, you are not the only one feeling this way. For the longest time, the answer to getting more done was just work more hours. But we've all hit that wall, right? That old way of thinking is just broken. So if working harder isn't the solution, we really need to figure out the problem we're all stuck in. And that leads us right into the heart of the issue, what you could call the productivity trap. It's that super frustrating cycle of just being busy all the time without ever making real, meaningful progress. And look, the symptoms of this trap, they're everywhere. We're all drowning in these never-ending to-do lists. We're jumping from an email to Slack to a doc, then back to email, constantly switching gears and losing our focus. It gives you that feeling like you're just a hamster on a wheel. And if that goes on too long, burnout isn't just a possibility, it's pretty much a guarantee. Okay, but what if there was a way to completely break out of that cycle? This is where we get to the big idea, your AI twin. Now think of this as a metaphor for a totally new kind of partnership, a whole set of smart AI-powered tools that work with you, not just for you. So this whole concept is built on something called digital intelligence. And it's not just about having the coolest new app. No, it's the actual strategy of using these smart tools to boost our own skills and to automate all those complicated, repetitive tasks that just drain our energy. And this really boils down to a powerful new motto. Stop working harder, start working with your AI twin. Just that one idea changes everything. It's not you versus the machine anymore. It's you and your digital sidekick working together as a team. So what this really means is we've got to shift our thinking. We have to stop seeing these programs as just passive tools, like a hammer or a spreadsheet. Instead, you need to imagine your AI twin as an active, collaborative partner. It's right there in the trenches with you, helping to organize, draft, schedule, and manage your work. Okay, so what does this partner actually do? What does this collaboration look like in the real world? Let's break down the new smart toolkit that actually makes all of this possible. You can really see the difference when you put them side by side. So the old way, trying to manually find a time that works for 5 different people, what a nightmare. The AI way, a smart scheduler just does it for you. The old way was staring at a blank page, total writer's block. The AI way is getting an instant first draft that you can then shape and perfect. It's the difference between a mess of scattered tasks and a workflow that's already prioritized for you. Now, this new toolkit really breaks down into 3 main buckets. You've got your AI-powered apps for organizing all your projects, you've got writing assistants that help you get your ideas out, and you have smart schedulers that protect and manage your time. And the real magic here, the main benefit, is something called cognitive offloading. Basically, you're handing off all that tedious administrative work to your AI twin, and that frees up your brain power for the stuff that only humans can do. Deep strategic thinking, creative problem solving, and actually connecting with people. All right, so this all sounds amazing in theory, right? But what about the actual real-world results? What are the tangible benefits when you actually start working this way? Well, the impact is huge, and it hits at every level. For you, as an individual, it means way better time management and a real boost in your own personal performance. And for companies, when everyone's doing this, you see a huge jump in team productivity and much smoother, more streamlined operations. And I want to be super clear about something. The point of digital intelligence isn't to get lazy or to work less. It's about achieving more. It's about making sure that the effort we do put in is focused, it's strategic, and it's making a real impact. It is literally the definition of working smarter, not harder. So when you take a step back and look at the big picture, where is all this going? It's pretty clear this is way more than just a little productivity hack. This is a fundamental change in how work is going to get done, period. And here's the bottom line. The most successful people in the future, they're not going to be the ones who can just grind out the most hours. Nope. They're going to be the ones who truly master this art of human-AI collaboration, the ones who figure out how to effectively partner with their AI twin to get incredible things done. And that leaves us with one last really crucial question to think about. As these tools get smarter and smarter, are we just building a better assistant to do our chores? Or are we on the edge of creating a true creative partner, one that can help us brainstorm, innovate, and totally push the boundaries of what we think is possible? The answer to that? Well, that's going to define the next chapter of work.